Hi guys! Today we're going to do an aesthetic experience project inspired by the work of artist Lynda Benglis. She is a contemporary artist and was most popular in the 60s and 70s, and she originated from Louisiana but has work displayed all across the United States and even several works right here in Texas at the Dallas Museum of Art and the Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth. I think what is really cool about her artistic style is that she considers herself to be a painter, but she paints in such a way, using her whole body to pour paint directly onto floors, that these works become sculpture-like. These two works, Hey Hey Frankenthaler and Contraband, both reflect her emotional intentions behind the art through expressive movement and color. In response to Benglis' process and these rubber latex pour paintings, today we are going to do a similar project but with acrylic pouring instead. Here's the materials you'll need for this project. 2 white 8x10 canvases, trash bags, tarps, towels, anything to work on, 2 aluminum baking trays, white acrylic paint, plastic cups, latex gloves, this is optional, a palette knife, and then any acrylic paint colors of your choice. Today I'm going to show you 2 different techniques, but for this first technique we're going to need 4 plastic cups. I'm going to use plastic straws to mix the paint with water. We need 1 cup with a little bit of water and then a splash of water in each of the other 3 cups. In the cup with the most amount of water, which is about a 1/4 cup of water, you're going to add your white paint. You're going to need the most of this color in both of these paintings. Here I'm mixing the white paint with water until I get a melted ice cream consistency. Next, you're going to choose 3 colors that you feel best address the message or the meaning that you're trying to express. Now to the fun part. First technique that I'm going to show you requires 2 empty cups. Take one of your empty cups and just start pouring colors into them. I use white to add a little bit of volume and just to spread the color around more evenly. Next, take your other cup and do the same thing. You can rearrange the colors, whatever you feel best represents what you're trying to get across. This next step is the most important. Take some of your white paint and pour it onto the canvas first. This initial layer will help things to move around. You can spread this layer around using your palette knife. This technique is called the paint kiss. You're going to take your 2 cups and put them together to where they're almost touching and pour your paint slowly onto the canvas. Then you're going to take your canvas with your hands and tilt it around, making sure the paint falls into the aluminum tray. For this next technique, you still need 3 colors, but I decided to do a darker monochrome color palette. I wanted to use a lot of black paint, so I added a lot more water than the other 2 colors to the black paint cup. I felt like these grays were a little too similar to each other, so I decided to add some black to this one to darken it a bit. Feel free to mix colors and not use them straight from the tube. This technique requires only 1 cup instead of 2. Alternate pouring your colors into the cup, and if you want your painting to be a little less white, do a few drops of white and more of your other colors. Don't forget your base layer again. This technique is called flip cup, and it's really difficult and super messy. See, this is why we use paper towels and tarps. Again, you're going to move the paint around the painting however you please. Here's the finished products. The color palettes I used in these 2 paintings reflect the 2 sides of my personality, and moving my body along with these paintings was super fun.